Good evening. Welcome to Midwest Sports Now here on Midwest Sports Net. I'm Joey McWilliams. Glad you are watching tonight. Hope you're watching us live. You may be catching this on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. If you are on YouTube, please consider subscribing to the channel. We have a lot of small college coverage with Division II and NAIA being specifically where we are getting a lot of coverage out there, but we have some more on the way. Today, NAIA F-ball broke with the preseason NAIA football poll, the rankings, and they picked their conference champions in each of the conferences across the country for the 2021 season. We'll have an opportunity a little bit later on, I believe this week, to get to visit with either John Cooper or Corey Thorpe, or maybe both. So that could happen. But tonight we're talking NAIA volleyball, and we just recently had the new top 25 for this week ranking come out. So let's go ahead and get right to that then. All right, top 25 ranking in NAIA volleyball. We'll start with number 25, Eastern Oregon, who, by the way, suffered the wrath of having some of the players out due to COVID issues. Well, a couple of losses to open the season. Now 2-2 on the regular season, falls from number 8 to number 25 on this ranking. Eastern Oregon, by the way, though, tops in the NAIA in digs per set, 23.07 digs per set. Thomas More comes into the ranking at number 24. Emily Mose for the Saints, leading the NAIA with 5.25 kills per set, hitting 275. She also has 4 solo blocks. Mose for the Saints, and a 4-0 record. Also, with a 4-0 record, College of St. Mary entering the ranking now, and sweeps in all 4 matches for College of St. Mary. That in the KCAC Fall Fling, moving across and getting to face some of those KCAC teams. At number 22, it's Bethel of Indiana, and this one's interesting. Throwing this out there, it's just a statistical anomaly, and it's just something that doesn't happen all the time. It happens occasionally, but this is really specific. Bethel of Indiana, the Pilots as a team are averaging 13.00 kills per set and 13.00 digs per set at the same time. So just one of those things. Anyway, Westmont also falling out of the top 10. Westmont losing a couple of times to Corbin last week. And the losses to Corbin were matches at home. One of them is sweep, one of them in 5 sets. But those 2 losses by Westmont pretty much equal the entirety of the home losses for the last 5 years. And so Westmont falling out of the top 10, still at number 21 in this ranking. We move on to the next set there at number 20. It is Coastal Georgia moving into the ranking. Giovanna Larregui Lopez with 51 kills. She had a couple of double-doubles in the most recent 2 matches for the Mariners. This one is, when you're doing this as well, Allison Muldrow and Celianne Concepcion Rodriguez, when you got statistics like this, you're going to put yourself in a position to win most nights anyway. Muldrow, 3rd in the NAIA, 1.23 service aces per set. Rodriguez, 4th in the NAIA, 1.15 service aces per set. I mean, you're pretty much going into every single set with 2 points as a given. So the Mariners, 3-1 on the year, and they come into our ranking in the number 20 spot. At number 19, Lewis Clark State, 4-0 sweeps in all 4 matches. They move in at number 19. Montana Tech also moving into the ranking, and the highest debut this week, Montana Tech 6-1 as a team with 75 service aces, 6-1 on the year. Bellevue, the only team to have beaten Montana Tech this year, just above them in our ranking. The Bruins 3-0. Olivia Gallus with 11.9 assists per set. That's good enough for 2nd in the NAIA. And Eve Fountain, 4.1 kills per set, 4.4 digs per set. And the Bruins moving along undefeated now. A brutal schedule awaits them. By the way, we had an opportunity to visit today with Tricia Sedlick from Bellevue. She is a longtime coach there, 16 years at the helm at Bellevue now. This is her 16th season, 555 career wins, and she is she's leading the charge well for Bellevue. Had a great interview with her, which was posted today on Midwest Sportsnet's channel. Please do check that out too. It was a great opportunity to visit with Coach Sedlick there. Anyway, hey Josh, glad you're watching tonight. Appreciate the heads up there. Glad to see you watching as well. All right, let's move on. No, Marion in at number 16. Marion moves up from 19 to 16. And we'll continue with our top 25 here. Moving on into 15 and 11 through 15 here. Each one of these has moved up one spot in the ranking, but none of them has played a match yet. So all of these teams getting ready to play this week except Oklahoma City at number 13. Oklahoma City's first match of the year will take place on August 30th. Let's go ahead and move on then as Kokomo, Indiana Wesleyan, Oklahoma City Central Methodist, and Ottawa, the Braves, 11 through 15. We move on now to 6 through 10. At number 10, it's Northwestern, and number 9, Dordt, each ready to play this coming week. Number 8, Providence moves up from 17 to number 8, 4-0 on the year as a team. Fourth in the NAIA with 21.43 digs per set, playing solid defense. Providence, the Argos, by the way, with a couple of wins over previously in the top 10 ranked teams. So moving up from 17 to number 8. It's Corvin moving from 24 all the way up to number 7. And we probably had Corbin a little bit low to start the season. So, going to go ahead and say my bad on that one. But we have Corbin now a little bit closer maybe to where it needs to be. 6-0 on the year. Riley Troutman with 82 kills through 6 matches. And at number 6, it's Viterbo, the V-Hawks, led by senior Adriana Reinhardt, 14 service aces, 67 digs on the year. Viterbo also having a challenging schedule coming up, so it should be a good weekend ahead. If you like good volleyball, well, lacrosse, I think, is the place to be because we're going to see some good volleyball at Viterbo. And then finally, the last segment here, our top 5, and they remain the top 5 from last week as well. Number 5, Concordia. Number 4, Park, yet to play a match. That will change this week coming up. Number 3, Midland. Hope Limebach leading the way, 11.92 assists per set. That's tops in the NAIA. Midland now 4-0. Jamestown also 4-0 as a team, hitting .337, third in the NAIA in hitting percentage, and tops in kills per set as a team, 15.08 kills per set. And the Jimmies plowing through with a 4-0 record. And finally, the top team is and has been, we'll see if they will stay that way, Missouri Baptist, 4-0 on the year. Giovanna Tapigliana with 4.55 kills per set, 5th in the NAIA. And in another reason they do so well, they distribute the ball well. Manuela Vargas with 11.75 assists per set. That's good enough for 3rd in the NAIA. So that is a look at our top 25 here, which is presented by Emerald Quest here on Midwest Sports Net. Now, a couple of things too, really quickly. I do want to remind you that we did have a great interview posted today. Trish Sedlick, the coach from Bellevue, had a fun time visiting with her. She's a great interview, just somebody that's enjoyable to listen to and to listen to her talk about her team and how the Bruins are doing. So please check that out on this channel, Midwest Sports Net. And also, I want to remind you that the flagship show for Midwest Sports Net, Midwest Sports Saturday, will have our first show of the season 10 days from today. That's right, Midwest Sports Saturday on a Thursday, when we generally started out on a Thursday. Division II football starting out. And we're going to be in Weatherford, Oklahoma, as Southwestern Oklahoma will be hosting Henderson State. So please be sure and tune in for that. I believe that we'll get things underway at 4 o'clock Central here from Weatherford. So that is a look at the top 10 tonight at Midwest Sports Now. Lots more sports coming up over the course of the week. No live show tomorrow. We will likely be live again on Wednesday. That give or take. We may have a live show tomorrow. We're going to be on location at another NAIA school tomorrow. We'll see if we're able to go live there or not. But for sure, on Wednesday night here on Midwest Sports Now. So thanks to everybody for watching. We really appreciate that. Top 5 is as it was, and it is Concordia, Park, Midland, Jamestown, and Missouri Baptist at the top of our NAIA volleyball ranking. Josh, thanks for watching tonight. And for everyone else who stopped by, I appreciate that as well. If you're watching this on the replay, thank you for sticking around to the end to see us through. We appreciate that. Please do consider subscribing to the channel. God bless you guys. Have a great night.